Welcome back to Modern Warrior Project. Shane here, and we're about to do another battle box review. In this review, it's actually going to be an unboxing as well. Typically, I'll get these things in. It'll be a week or two before I can get to actually filming them. But with the luck of the draw today, I just got it in, and I actually have the time to film it. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll see what's in here together. I'm not actually sure what mission number it is, but once I get in here, we'll be able to talk about that. So let's go ahead and dig into it. All right, so it's mission brief 125, and right off the bat, I see, let's see, we've got some kind of a card here, ThyroSafe, I know what that is, potassium iodide, I bet. Okay, so right off the bat, I see a large lantern. Looks pretty interesting, looks like an LED style lantern, railroad lantern. While this is interesting, and I actually may really like it, I had to say a little bit of disappointment because they just sent me on the last shipment a 30-day lantern. So BattleBox, if you're watching, because I pay for this, I'm not sponsored, you might want to change it up a little bit. I mean, so I like this product initially. I haven't tried it out, but it looks pretty interesting, and I do like lanterns, but getting 2 lanterns 2 times in a row, it's kind of pressing it on a subscription service. So for me, and everyone's different, at the end of the day, I can certainly understand going and just hand picking your own items. It allows you to customize a little better and for your budget. For me, one of the reasons why I do BattleBox is because I have a business in this industry. But outside of that, one of the things I really have loved about BattleBox is it is a great curation platform for me. So I don't have to spend tons of time trying to weed through all the new products, which I still do a fair amount of looking into that anyway, just because it's an interest of mine. But BattleBox a lot of times will discover some really cool, unique, new things, and I get them in these boxes, and I love that. It's a huge benefit. However, if we keep getting to kind of, if I have too many more of these, I'll actually consider canceling. Not anything against this product. It might be an amazing product. It's very similar to something I just received from them last month. So that, right off the bat, is a letdown. But I see some stuff in here that I think is pretty cool that won't be. So let's go to the next one. Mad Contingency Planner. So looks like a Mad Contingency Planner. It's not a good start. I think that's just not clipped in. Okay, that's just not clipped in, so it didn't actually tear. We'll worry about that later. But as you can see here, we've got a table of contents. Looks like this kind of needs to break apart here as far as the pages are a little tight together. Pretty interesting. Looks like some kind of a overall prepper handbook, maybe for a team or a family. So that's kind of definitely different, interesting, something I haven't seen, and looks like a interesting item to go through. Look forward to checking that out further. Okay, so let's move back in. Yes, this is what this is. So this brand is ThyroSafe. I don't have this particular brand, but if you're not familiar with this is potassium iodide or potassium iodide. I can't remember what it is, but potassium iodide. So if you don't know what this is a thyroid blocker. So if you're all of a sudden find yourself going to be in a radioactive environment, or for us, the reason I have it and keep it in my NBC kit is besides the obvious of a nuclear attack, we live within the outskirts of the fallout range of a nuclear power plant. So you'd want to dose this because your thyroid is very receptive to radiation poisoning. And so if you had that happen, a radioactive issue, you want to start dosing this as you start enacting all your other procedures to avoid the radiation. So ThyroSafe, good product. Potassium iodide is. I'm not familiar with ThyroSafe, but I look at them all kind of the same. I mean, if it is what it says it's in there, then it's a good product. So a good addition into the battle box. I haven't seen that before, so I know I just went off on them a little bit about this, But all in all, I like that, and that's kind of what I like to see. Even though it's not new to me, that's probably new to a lot of people, and that's what makes these kind of subscriptions nice and fun. Okay, so we've got a USB-C tactical cable. I don't know how much need there is for a tactical cable, but I do know that I am always in need for a good, high quality, not easy to break USB-C cable. So after some time using this, I'll get back with you and let you know how it holds up. Looks like it is, I think that says it's 3 foot long. It's got some 550 cord braiding on there. So there's the ThyroSafe. Okay, got a few, looks like coupons in here. I hope they don't ever send like free things in these coupons, because I don't really pay attention to them much. They're normally advertisement cards. I probably should pay a little better attention, because they do always have like discount codes and things like that attached to them. Okay, so now it looks like our last two items are two knives. We have a search and rescue compact knife, looks like K220. It's pretty decent. This might be a good knife for like for your vest. I have to play with it some. See a little later how much I like it. Looks pretty stout though. So that is, who's the manufacturer of this? K220, I guess, is the company. Search and Rescue Knife Compact. I mean, that looks like I think we have another knife called Fox Edge that kind of looks like, actually, is that the one I have here? I don't know. I've got so many knives. That's one of the benefits of a battle box, is you will never have a shortage of knives. I'm actually probably going to start getting rid of some of them, because I have more than I need, and I know that's almost heresy to say in this world, but at a certain point I can only use so many. So this next one here looks like it is, let me put on my glasses here, I can't see that. XTR. And we can also look up the in this card here. Let me get this box out of the way. So this last one is a Luft concept folder. This is a bare bones railroad lantern. Seems to be a pretty expensive, decently expensive item, just because of where they place it in the catalog. The further in the catalog, the more expensive the item is. And this is a Takata K220, or probably, maybe it's called, no, it says Tactica, sorry. All right, so let's take a look at this folder, which is the plus part of this subscription. So this is the big one as far as the cost goes in here. It looks like a wood grain handle. It's got some set screws in there, which I do like. Opens up pretty well. It's got a liner lock for the release mechanism. Non-serrated. That's not wood, but it's wood grain design. So, pretty looking nice. Feels good. It's got a good feel to it. So that is it for BattleBox Mission 125. As always, I'll put in the BattleBox my affiliate link below. I'm not sponsored, but I do have an affiliate with them. As I said, obviously, I was a little disappointed in seeing two lanterns back to back. I still hold to that. I hope this is an awesome lantern. I haven't had a chance to test the other one yet, and I'm hoping it's great as well, but I did see it's D batteries, which I'm not overly excited about that. In this day and age, I prefer rechargeable. And if not rechargeable, then I prefer on the smaller side of batteries, so that I can at least recharge those easily. That said, it says 30-day time, so I'm curious to see how that stands up. Real interested to see how this looks. I mean, this has definitely got a vintage nostalgic kind of look to it. It's a good looking piece, but in my world of prepping, I'm not really big into that personally. Some people may be, but it's not my thing. Knives, I do like the knives. At least initial look at them, I like them. We'll see if, what I think of them. ThyroSafe, I think, is a great addition. And if BattleBox, if you're listening, this kind of stuff is what I would encourage you, if you want to hear from a pretty long-standing customer, I would encourage you to shift towards, and I'm sure it's a chore, but that's why we pay what we pay. We get a great value, but a big problem with subscription services is that I get redundancy. And most of, for me, and a lot of my market are preppers already. So we've got a decent amount of stuff. So one of the biggest benefits to a lot of us is coming across these new items. Stick with the knives. We love knives. Never complain about that. But keep searching out those new items. And that's what I like about subscription services. And if too many more times of this redundancy like this, and I will probably cancel. I hope not, because I really do enjoy it. I look forward to it every month. But that's it for Mission Brief 125. We've got a lantern. We have 2 pretty cool knives. Got a tactical phone charger or power cord, and some potassium iodide, ThyroSafe, and this contingency planner is a pretty cool little thing too. Something I haven't seen. I've got a number of SOPs. I actually have a family SOP I've created myself, but this looks more like a kind of a filled guide that you fill out. So interested to go through that and see what I think of it. If so, I'll definitely let you know and share with you where you can get it individually. That's it for this video. Shane, Modern Warrior Project. Until next time, safe prepping.